near as we can tell, Black Tusk is spread out throughout the building. Be prepared.
Report engaging.
System curtailed.
Coming in the bucket.
System malfunctioning.
What is up, everyone? The LDB is back at it again, coming at you today with something that I apparently forgot to do a while back. I did do a pistol build that was all named pieces. Definitely check that out, link in the description, but I never ended up doing a foundry build. And since I've been seeing so much of them lately in heroic and legendary content, I figured better late than never, right? So, as always, I hope you enjoy and find this video helpful. If you do, please do me a huge favor and smash that like button, subscribe for future Division content, and if you are new to the channel, you can hit me up on Twitter, and be sure to drop a comment down there below. So, let's get into this. Alright everyone, and here it is. So as you can see up top there, I'm going to be using the Technician specialization simply because we get that +1 skill tier just for using it. That's going to help out our shield as well as our Artificer hive, and also by using the Technician, we unlock the Artificer hive. That is a huge key element for a build like this. Do not overlook that Artificer. Definitely run with that thing and you will be loving it. Now moving on to the core attributes, we have 2 reds, 5 blue, and 1 yellow. The minor attributes, we have 6 red, 0 blue, 0 yellow. Our armor's at 1.8 million, 332,000 health with 3 skill tiers. So not too bad. Now let's get onto these weapons. Alright, so onto my primary weapon. That is actually my sidearm. It is the TDI Card Custom. I freaking love this weapon right here. 206,000 per bullet base damage, 310 RPM, so you can definitely wrap this thing off really fast. The only thing is, might give your finger a little bit of a workout, a little bit of some cramps. If it does, just put your back against the wall with that shield out and let the shield take the damage, get some blood flow going back to your finger, and then go about your day, because more or less, nobody's breaking that shield unless you get EMP'd. It is what it is, guys. This one right here got that 18 in the mag, so that's pretty good. Max pistol damage with that +1 skill tier on there. So as long as I have this weapon out, I get that +1 skill tier. That's going to help out my shield and my Artificer. Gotta love that right there. Now, as far as the talent goes, I'm using Optimist. Weapon damage is increased by 3% for every 10% ammo missing from the magazine. Now, I'm using that simply because on a pistol, you're really not thinking about reloading all that often. You just spam those bullets as much as possible, and you reload when you have to. It is what it is. So, as far as that goes, just keep on shooting. Your damage keeps on going up. Gotta love that right there. Now, moving on to my secondary weapons. The only time I really use these is if I get EMP'd. I'm using the Scorpio in case they get up close to me. Boom, boom, boom. They don't like that very much, and they fall down. Moving on to the Baker's Dozen for the long range aspect. You hit them in the head a couple times and they fall down. Gotta love that. So pretty straightforward on that, guys. Now let's get on to these gear pieces. Okay, so let's start right here with the mask. It is Foundry Bulwark. We have the 4-piece active. The 2-piece is going to give us that +10% total armor. The 3-piece, 1% armor regen and 50% shield health. Gotta love that right there. And the 4-piece gives us makeshift repairs. Whenever you or your shield take damage, 20% of that amount is repaired to both over 15 seconds. You gotta love that. That is awesome right there. That definitely is going to help out this build a lot. Now, as far as the attributes go, we have armor with some crit damage and some crit chance. I can't stress it enough. Do not overlook that crit chance on a pistol build. You definitely need to get that up there as much as possible. And when we're working with mainly green pieces that only have 1 attribute and a backpack that has no attributes, you got to keep that in the back of your head, guys. So just keep a heads up on that. Now, moving on to the chest piece. Alright, so onto the chest. It is Duggan Harding. We get that +20% pistol damage just for wearing it, and that is a huge thing for this build. I've been seeing a lot of people running like Grupo and Seska. I think they're trying to get their crit chance and damage up, and that makes sense. But, without 20% pistol damage, that is a lot because your crits go off of your base damage. You got to keep that in the back of your head. Now, you could always go with a piece of Providence that goes for headshot damage, because if you're landing those headshots with a pistol, that can definitely hurt them, but again, you're losing that 20% pistol damage. You have to think, it's not like Fenris or Sokolov that just gives you the 10% damage up. This is 20%. So if you can, guys, go out, farm Duggan Harding for an hour, and get a chest piece like this. I mean, that's what I did. You got some weapon damage on there, crit damage, crit chance with a crit damage mod with, you guessed it, Intimidate. While you have bonus armor, amplifies total weapon damage by 35% to enemies within 10 meters. That is huge. 35% damage up on top of another 20% pistol damage. Right there, we're getting some nice damage ups, and I've been loving it. So, other than that, moving on to the holster. Okay, so moving on to the holster, it is also Foundry Bulwark. We have the attributes of armor and crit hit chance. Now, I wish that armor was a little bit higher, but you know what? I farmed for these for a couple days, and this is the best holster that I could get. It is what it is, guys. I was mainly chasing a halfway decent armor roll. That way I could put that crit chance on there, and it's been working out just fine. Now, moving on to the knee pads, they are also Foundry Bulwark. These I got a little bit more lucky on, right? We got maxed out armor with some crit hit damage on there. Pretty straightforward on that. And onto the gloves, got pretty lucky on these as well. Also Foundry with max armor with some crit hit chance. So overall, we're doing pretty good with those. Now onto the backpack. Alright, so on to the final piece, the backpack. It is, of course, the Memento Exotic Backpack. I freaking love this thing, and on a build like this, it really does fit extremely well. We have some weapon damage, we got some armor, a skill tier with some crit hit chance. I mean, overall, that's pretty much all we are looking for in a build like this, right? But the talent is, again, what makes it. We have
Kill confirmed. Enemies you kill drop trophy on death. Collecting trophies provides both a short and long-term buff, the first of which scales with the number of core attributes equipped and lasts 10 seconds. The red's 5% weapon damage, blue's 10% bonus armor, and the yellow is 5% skill efficiency. For every trophy collected, gain an additional 1% weapon damage, 1% skill efficiency, and 1% armor regeneration for 300 seconds. That's pretty nice right there. The maximum stack is 30.
So with this, your armor regen, all that is pretty much through the roof. Whatever you can do, however fast you can pick up and stack those trophies, you're gonna have that armor going up like crazy. Weapon damage, I mean, it is amazing, guys. Definitely try this backpack out with this set. It has been working out awesome. So let's get on to these skills. Alright, so for the shield that I'm going to be using, it is of course the Bulwark. You go with the Bulwark set, you go with the Bulwark shield. Pretty straightforward on that. Now, the cooldown 18.2 seconds, the health 14.8 million hit points. I'd have to say that's pretty good. That's going to take a while to crack, especially when we've got the Artificer and the active regen is 175,000 hit points per second. The holster regen, 185,000. We're at skill tier 6, giving us that extra 120% active regen, 400% shield health, and 40% holstered regen. So pretty straightforward on that, guys. This thing is a tank, and the Artificer right here is just the cherry on top. The Artificer sends out micro electro booster drones that expend themselves to increase allied skills efficiency and refresh their duration. Gotta love that right there. Now, periodically releases a drone while holstered, so you don't even have to set this thing on the ground. I said that on my last pistol video. I just leave it on my back. Unless you're on a team, you could always drop it, help them out, but otherwise just leave it on your back and it will automatically do this for you. The drone affects only your skills. Now, the refill speed is 4.1 seconds. You got 20 charges on the thing, so that's pretty good. The range is 11.2 meters if you're on a team. Duration 216 seconds if you even set it down. The health 2.5 million. The buff amount though, 40%, and the buff duration is for 10 seconds. Gotta love that right there. 40% efficiency on that shield. Oh, I love it. I love it. Now, the skill repair is 44%, and the skill refresh happens every 9 seconds. Every 9 seconds. So as long as you cannot take 14.8 million hit points every 9 seconds, you're fine. This thing will keep you going the whole time. Not to mention that skill repair being at 44%. 44% of 14.8 million hit points is roughly 6.5 million hit points every time this Artificer goes off on your back. Gotta love that thing right there. This thing is amazing. Definitely try it out. So other than that, let's get on to the stat sheet. Alright everyone, so before we go ahead and sign off, let's just do a quick little recap breakdown here on the stat sheet. Now again, the secondary weapons that I'm going to be using, the talents are Septic Shock and Perfect Lucky Shot. On my primary, it is Optimist, and we also have some guided missiles to play with. That's always a fun time right there. Now as far as the weapon damage goes, we're talking 206,000 per bullet base damage, 55 crit hit chance with 98 crit hit damage. I was trying to break 100, but I just can't squeeze that extra 2% anywhere. I don't know what the deal is, but it is what it is. We got 120% headshot damage, so if you smack them in the face, it's going to hurt them that much more. We don't have any armor or health damage. That's kind of a bummer. The range is only 12 meters, but our reload time is only 1.7 seconds. So click-clack, you're going again. Got some reload speed bonus, accuracy, all that good stuff. Nothing too crazy. Moving on to offense, we have 39.2 all-weapon damage bonus, as well as 50% pistol damage bonus. So that Duggan Harding right there is, again, definitely going to help you out a lot. That's an extra 20% pistol damage. Don't overlook that. Now, as far as the gear talents go, we're talking kill confirmed on the Memento, and we have intimidate on the chest piece. Pretty straightforward on that. And as far as the gear brands go, 4-piece Bulwark with 1-piece Duggan Harding and the Memento backpack. nothing too crazy to go out and farm. As far as our defense goes, we're talking 1.75 million armor. Gotta love that right there. We got some armor regen there, 17,000. Max health 331. Got some health regen, pulse explosive resistance, all the good stuff stacked up real nice. So pretty straightforward on that, guys. We already went over the skills. So other than that, I guess I will catch you on the next one. I hope you enjoyed. Be safe out there, and don't forget to drop a comment down there below. Later.